Guys, more news for your ears, but many of you guys would say that you're not surprised. More news for your ears. Whoo! Hello there, Visionary family, and welcome back to another one with Lady Visionary. For those of you guys who do not know who I am, I relocated from the UK and I'm now living in Rwanda with my boys and my husband. um, Guys, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. If you are new, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, support as we're on the road to achieving 10K subscribers, and we can do it with your help, guys. Breaking news, many of you guys would say, Lady Visionary, we are not surprised. We are not surprised. Let me know what you think. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You cannot enter or leave Kenya without it. You cannot enter or leave Kenya without it. Must I repeat myself? Must I repeat myself? We have the African superstar in the building. We have Africa in the building. How are you doing? Guys, I was on live earlier and I was talking about power shortages in Africa and the power kept going out. And then I received a tweet from Rwanda saying that you cannot enter Kenya without it. Then I went on to I was doing a bit more research and then I got information from the Ministry of Health Kenya. But I don't know if you guys knew because I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this. I just got the news and I was just like, well, I'm coming on here to share this. And that came out on the 22nd of December and it was effective immediately. You cannot enter or leave Kenya without it. What is it, guys? Can you guess? Can I have you guys, guessing in the comment section? Many of you guys would be like, but Lady Visionary, we saw this coming. Lady Visionary, we knew about this. Lady Visionary, this is not a shock. Lady Visionary, this is not a surprise. We know the new matrix is occurring. Everything is changing before our eyes. The African superstar Black and is saying definitely not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Okay, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Whew. So okay. The African superstar Black is saying, I remember hearing about it a few days after Ghana made their announcement. I didn't know. I just a tweet came through on my phone and I was like, I don't know. I didn't know about this. I haven't heard anybody talking about this. Like, why am I not informed, please? And then I started to do the research myself. And this information came out from the Ministry of Health in Kenya. Yeah, guys, you could not enter or leave Kenya without it. What is it? I think you guys know. Okay, let's see. We have Ingrid. Okay, we have Africa in the building, African superstar. If you guys don't know about the African superstar, she relocated from the US to the UK to Ghana. So go ahead and check out her channel. Phenomenal lady. Go over and check out her content. Ingrid is saying, wow, it has started. Ooh. Yeah, you cannot enter or leave Kenya without it. What is it? Yeah, definitely. With Africa saying without what? ATM is giving you a clue there. Yeah. Yeah, the big V. Yeah. Rosalind Robinson, it's no surprise. They are all following like sheep. Ingrid is saying this will spread worldwide in time. Yes, definitely that's the agenda. Definitely. It's very visible. It's very apparent that this will become a global movement. Okay. this will become a global movement. So I'm Real Life Tours is in the building, another YouTuber here in Rwanda. The guest is COVID negative test. Yes, that's also compulsory as well. 1990 saying I do not consent. Africa saying vax. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay. So the tweet that I got came from Rwanda, and it was saying that you cannot enter. Rwanda is now saying that you cannot enter Kenya. They were like, you cannot enter Nairobi without being fully vaccinated and also having a negative CPR test 72 hours prior to arrival. Okay, then I went and looked at like the information from Ministry of Health and so on, from FDA as well, and it's actually true. But this actually came out on around the 22nd of December and was effective immediately. So you cannot enter Kenya. Like this applies to everyone above 18, by the way. You cannot enter Kenya without being fully vaccinated, and also you cannot enter Kenya without your negative PCR test 72 hours prior to arrival. And I know many of you guys will not know this, so I feel like it's important for me to come on here and share the news, because I didn't know about this. But again, I'm not surprised because it's going to be a global widespread thing. So just to give you guys a heads up, because I know many of you guys will not know about it, that you have to be fully vaccinated in order to enter Kenya, whether you're a Kenyan or a tourist or visitor, whatever. But it's compulsory for you to be fully vaccinated and also have a a PCR negative COVID test on arrival. And it's also the same for leaving. You need to be able to present your vaccination card or vaccination certificate prior to leaving Kenya. Okay, so even if you're not residing in Kenya or you're not a Kenyan, you still have to show your vaccination certificate in order to leave the country. So yeah, many of you guys will say that that's not a surprise. For me, it's not a surprise. Nothing in this world is shocking me anymore. Like nothing is shocking me anymore. I knew that it would become a global thing. The court. Okay, someone's saying something interesting. Someone is saying something interesting. Okay. I thought the court blocked it. What the court blocked was because they were trying to make the vaccine compulsory in order for people to access services in Kenya. And so that's what the court blocked, right? That's what the court blocked, the fact that they were trying to make it mandatory for Kenyans to be vaccinated to be able to access services, whether that be like hospital, banks, things like that. So that's what was blocked, because there are issues that may prevent people from getting the vaccines in time and so on and so forth. So they block that from being mandatory. But it's not being blocked because it's now in policy and law that you have to be, and that came out through the Ministry of Health, that you now have to be fully vaccinated in order to enter and leave Kenya. Okay. Yeah. I'm Real Life Tours. What is this shop? We will in a global village. We live in a global village. It's fair and sensible. Yeah, people have their different opinions, and I respect that. I do respect that. So You know, whatever your opinion is on the matter, great. Okay, what are we seeing? What are we seeing, guys? Bear with me. Rosalind Robinson, I live in Texas, USA, and it is blocked and in court. Yes, I know. You know, that's the way that the world, that's the direction which the world is going right now. You know, is for vaccines to be mandatory, and we used to live in a time where we had a choice. You can be vaccinated or not. You could vaccinate your children or not, and so on and so forth. But the way that the agenda or the narrative is going, like there'll be different systems that are put in place that basically takes away your choice to be vaccinated or not, and it becomes compulsory. So that's the way we're heading, guys. That's where we're heading. Ingrid is saying, I don't see what's the point. It doesn't stop you from getting COVID. My 7-year-old daughter's friend who's vaccinated just got COVID. Yeah. So we're hearing a lot of testimonials of people getting the infection despite having the vaccine. So there's still obviously ongoing research, and it's not 100% in terms of protecting you. And obviously now they're talking about having the boosters and so on. So we don't know how many different boosters one may need, how often this COVID will mutate, and so therefore how often will you need to be vaccinated. Okay, but this is no surprise. This is no surprise, guys. But I know a lot of you guys will not know about this, hence why I wanted to bring it on my channel. So you guys, are well informed about what is actually happening on the continent, and not just on the continent, but globally as well. So everybody will have their individual opinion about the issue and so on and so forth. No two people can agree on anything really. So it's just, I guess it's just what it is. People will have different opinion on the topic, and that is fine also. Okay. Yeah, people are saying no surprise at all. African Chronicles is in the building. Hey, brother, how you doing? Long time no see. Glad you're here. And your point is taken. Imitating the West never helped Africa. Time for us to use our brains. Very good point there. Ingrid, the African Chronicles, exactly. Guys, I'm not on here long. I don't even know if the power's going to go out again, because I was trying to do another live on power outages in Africa, and it just wouldn't let me speak. The power just kept going out. But I thought maybe if I change the topic, the power will stay on. I don't know. So, okay, okay, hi from New Zealand. That's Ryan. Hey, Ryan Black. Hi from New Zealand. I'm in vaccinated, and they have passports for the vaccinated to access businesses. So yeah, no surprise there, guys. People are being sacked for not taking the vaccine in different countries. Some people, you're not allowed, like, in the UK, if you're working in healthcare and so on, you basically cannot work in healthcare without being vaccinated. So there's going to be different systems that will just lock you out if you don't bow down, basically. So you got to make some choices about your lives, guys. Got to make some choices, and everybody has to make those choices for themselves. Joyce Boggs, how are you? It's been a while. I feel like I ain't seen you in ages. How have you been, sis? Greetings, Lady Visionary. Greetings to you as well. PT's in the building. Hey. Had a great conversation with you yesterday. Yeah, I thought about you as this one came through, and I was like, I'm not sure he knows about this. Yeah, not surprised at all. The dynamics of the world has changed since China hit us with COVID. Our whole lives, we didn't have a choice about this thing called COVID, and now we don't have a choice with regards to, well, that's where we're moving. We won't have a choice. We won't have a choice at all. Yeah. Medjay's in the building. Hey, hey, hey. Lady V, I saw you hanging out with your babies at the beach last time. Good job. Little mama, thank you. Yes, we're just doing our thing here. We're just doing our thing here, and the boys really enjoyed being at the lake. Ryan Black, I have taken up gardening to keep me busy and keep my mind healthy. Yeah, guys. I know when I was in the UK in the height of the pandemic with COVID, it challenged a lot of people mentally. It really challenged a lot of people mentally. There was an increase in suicidal rates and so on and so forth. Yeah, so you've got to, it's really changed the dynamics of the world right now. How we used to live and how we're living now is different, and so a lot of people have found it very difficult to adjust. And the main thing I believe, yes, is nurturing your mental health is very, very important. You need to just be very, very conscious about that. Nurturing your mental health and making sure that you keep sane, and yeah, finding different ways of just keeping yourself going, keeping your mind healthy. That's very, very important during these challenging times, because we don't know how long we're going to be in this. Because I predicted that we would have been out of it by now, but we're still here. We're still here, and yeah, we're still here. We're still here. So Ingrid, the leaders in Africa need to stop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So great. Hey sis, how you doing? Greetings. You are glowing. Look great. Thank you so much. Like, I'm just, someone was just talking about mental health, and just, I'm not letting anything get me down, guys. I'm not letting anything get me down. Like, I'm not letting anything get me down. Like, this whole COVID thing has been a lot. I know in the initial height of the pandemic, it was a lot to take on, but I've just said to myself, I'm going to just remain positive regardless, and just keep going, keep pushing, keep focused. Yeah. Kidane Helen is in the building. Hey, hey, hey. When was that announced? I left from Nairobi today in the afternoon. Nobody asked me to produce a vaccination certificate. Okay. The Ministry of Health is saying that this was effective immediately. That was December 22nd, I believe. So you guys, I always encourage you guys to also go and find the information yourselves. The African superstar Black also said she heard about this as well. The only thing that was blocked is mandating compulsory vaccine to access services for Kenyans. That's currently suspended in court right now. But the Ministry of Health Kenya did release that. And also today I got a tweet from Rwanda saying that you cannot enter Kenya, Nairobi, without your vaccination certificate and negative PCR test. So what will start happening is, obviously, the airline flying, is it like, obviously with the tweet with Rwanda, flying with Rwanda into Kenya, they will ask for your certificates before you can board. Right? So you guys can check this all out for yourself, because I'm not making it up. Go and check it out for yourself. George, is it Camilo, is saying COVID boosters will be like flu shots, which we take every year depending where you work. Amri Life tours, safety belts, non-smoking are all in place. It's called common good. If you don't want to be backed, fine, then stay home. That's just your opinion, that's your opinion. Joyce is in the buildings. Some of the countries will lose a lot of tourism money. Obviously, a lot of people are saying that, they may not be like anti-vaccine, but like they're pro-choice. And the fact that I think what people are resisting is the fact that that choice, they feel like that choice is being taken away. They feel like that choice has been taken away because never in history have, these things like this become like a mandate, and having to, it's a must for you to be vaccinated in order to access services and to access food, you know but yeah. um is it Alki Bulan is asking, can your boys speak Kinyarwanda? My boys cannot speak Kinyarwanda. Like my 3-year-old is saying some basic words, and but then he's also illustrating that he can understand Kinyarwanda. So he can understand it, but he cannot speak it fluently yet. Because mainly at home we speak English, honest, and like the house help or the nannies or my PAs speak English with them. But definitely being in Rwanda, I know that they will speak Kinyarwanda. But my 3-year-old is demonstrating that he understands Kinyarwanda, responding to commands, and yeah, just responding to commands and things like that in Kinyarwanda. And Kiswahili, no, they Kiswahili, like my husband speaks Swahili, but yeah, we mainly communicate at home in English, but my 3-year-old does understand Kinyarwanda. Yeah. Sade's in the building. Hey sis. You guys are saying I'm glowing tonight. Um, Ryan Black is saying, try to understand that the spirit world is there and learn to vibe high and be open to the signs Mother Earth sends you, because when you're open to this, you will see the world is colorful and bright. Most definitely agree with that. Sade saying people also need to make sure they don't get manipulated by the fear of death, and that they are using their force, using the force to people to make bad decisions. Remember to continue using critical thinking. Most definitely. Yeah, as I said, like people in general, they're just like, they feel like their choices have been taken away from them, their power to make their own decisions have been taken away. Because in the history of like vaccinations, it's either you come to get vaccinated or not. But now it's becoming like, it's a snowball or domino effect. It's becoming a global compulsory thing. Even I was with some guests from Switzerland, and they're telling me, like, obviously they gave them a certain amount of time to be vaccinated, or they lose their job, they can't access transportation and other services without showing their vaccination certificate. So definitely, guys, don't be surprised, because that's the way we're heading. That's the way we're heading. So yeah, everybody has to make their own decisions about that. But it just, I can understand it, because a lot of people, from having conversations, they just feel like they've been cornered by different policies and so on, and being forced to take the vaccine. Someone is saying, how comes I never seen you wear earrings? I do wear them. I do wear earrings. Actually, I have 2 on this side and 2 on this side. But no, I don't wear earrings often, but I do. Yeah, so Jojo Co 64 saying flu shots were and are voluntary. Yes, they yeah, a lot. Well, from what I've known myself, vaccinations haven't been compulsory, it's by choice. And even for me, like even living in the UK, and obviously they've done a lot of campaigns around like flu vaccine, having the flu jab, and there was like I've, to be honest, I've never been had a flu shot because I never really get sick with flu and stuff like that. And the one time I did, literally like a couple hours later, I was bedbound. I couldn't walk. Took me a whole day to recover after that flu vaccine, and I was like, I'm never gonna have that again. Um, Rosalind saying, Robertson is saying, that's how I feel, Lady. Thanks for saying that. Um, uh, Avril says, some things are not choice, not opinions, please. Yeah, I mean, as I said, like a lot of us felt like we had choices previously, whereas the way it's going, it's like that's been taken away from us. And I understand that feeling to say, you feel like you're no longer in control of your life. It's been dictated to you how you should do. And we'll put, like, in a couple of years, don't be surprised if like we have like a manual of how we must live our lives, because that's how it seems like the world is going. Oh, T3 and me is in the building. How you doing? Is it Salama family? Hey, hey, hey. T3 and me are a family who relocated from the US, and they're living in Tanzania. So you can also go out and go over and check out their channel as well. Go over and check out their channel. Yeah. So guys, I'm not on here for very long. Literally, it was just to tell you guys what's happening, because I didn't know about this, and apparently it's not new. It's been out for a couple of days now that it's compulsory to be vaccinated to enter Kenya and to leave Kenya. But entering Kenya, you also, as well as a vaccination certificate, you also need to present with a negative PCR test 72 hours prior to arrival in Kenya. So, and as I said, this information is also available, so you can go ahead and check it out yourself online, that this was disseminated by the Ministry of Health Kenya. Okay, and then I just got a tweet from Rwanda that also illustrates this to be true. Ingrid is saying, I hope Jamaica doesn't start mandating taking the shot. Well, Ingrid, what I'll say to you is, like, don't be surprised, because that's the global agenda right now. Don't be surprised. I feel like it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I guess that's the way I'm seeing things happening. Yeah. Basically, can I just put it like this? I don't want to put it like this, but I do want to put it like this. Should I say this, guys? It's almost like your life is no longer your own. Your life is no longer your own. Like, that's how it's looking. I don't know if I can spell that out any clearer, but some of you guys will go, Lady Visionary, that's a bit too deep. I am in control of me, I'm in control of my life. But if you look at the broader picture, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not here for very long, guys. I'm not here for very long. I know people have divided opinions about the vaccine and so on and so forth, but I have to respect everyone's opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and so on and so forth. Everybody's entitled to make their individual choices. Yeah, I'm not here to persuade you one way or the other. I'm just here to give you the news, because I didn't know about it, and I know so many of you guys probably didn't know about this as well. Okay. Oh Lord, Amri Life Tour, staying home for most people is not an option. It's true, it's true. Exactly, exactly. We can't, for me personally, you know, like I'm not anti-vaccine, but I'm pro-choice, you know? Like we are, I do, yeah, it does feel that way that we are being cornered and forced to do things, right? We're being cornered, being forced. Jojo Co 64, one's human rights are challenged. No buying or selling if, what is that? Okay, I don't really understand that. Oh God, guys, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, no fighting, guys. T3 and me, I don't think they'll implement it though, even if it's mandated. There's really no way they can enforce it in Africa due to lack of infrastructure and technology, and most are self-sustainable anyway. I think obviously, as you saw in Kenya, they were trying to push for it to be mandatory, in order, you had to basically show your certificates and so on and so forth in order to enter, or access certain services. That's definitely happening here in Rwanda, where you have to present your certificates. Um, I mean, this wasn't illustrated in the mandate, but what's happening on the ground, basically shows you that it's basically compulsory. If you want to access services, if you want to access markets and so on and so forth, you must show your vaccination card, you know. Um, so whether, obviously, yes, I do agree with you, T3 and me, that, it would be quite challenging to implement, but I definitely think they will try. A lot of African countries will follow suit, and it's already happening in Europe, and it's in the courts in the US, in I guess some states. Um, people are obviously protesting and things like that, feeling that their choice has been taken away from them and things like that. So, but there's definitely an agenda pushing that, the vax to be mandatory. So, like, it's not a surprise that this information is this new mandate has come up with regards to Kenya. I can see like many airlines even saying it's mandatory for you to have your certificate before you can board flights and so on and so forth, making it obviously challenging for a lot of people who decided they didn't want to get vaccinated and so on and so forth. So, we can expect more in the coming weeks and months, and as I said, nothing is surprising me in this world right now. Nothing at all is surprising me. Hmm. Okay. Right, right, right. Um, Guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I will be rounding up very, very shortly. As I said, I just came on here to give you guys the news, because I know so many of you guys did not know. And this is news to me because I didn't know about it. But not shocking, not surprising. My 2 cents. Let's have a look. This seems like a mass plan to lock Africa. I was talking about this to someone, and they were saying that, someone from the States I was talking to that was saying that, the states or the government. Oh God. Power's out again, guys. Power's out again. Can you imagine? Like, I know they're doing construction on the lines, on the electricity stuff, but like today it's been crazy with regards to power outages. So I've got a torch on my face right now. I don't know how long I'll be here because my internet on the other phone is quite low. Um, guys. Okay. Oh, I had a super chat and I just want to say thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the support and love. Pan-Africanum. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Just before we go on. PT saying these issues will continue to divide and thus we can ask if we fight over it. Yeah, guys, no fighting, no fighting. It's all love on this channel, and we must understand that people have different opinions on a topic. No two people will ever agree. That's just how it is, okay? But let's just be adults here. No attacking, no fighting in the comment section. Can you guys just, yeah, respect each other's opinion, agree to disagree. We're going to be, people are never going to agree totally on a subject. And that is okay. That is really okay. Yes. Nothing should surprise us anymore. Nothing should surprise us anymore. Good point. Oh God, I'm putting you in. Guys, seriously, what? Amri Life Tour, like that was uncalled for. I'm sorry. That was very uncalled for. Like, we don't do that on this channel. Please, please, please. We don't call people idiots. I don't condone insults on my channel. I would never condone it. Please, please, please refrain from all of that. Please, please. All right, guys. I just came on here to. Oh yeah, good point. PT saying black women were forcibly but legally sterilized by the US government. Look it up. Yes, so true, so true. There's so many things that's happened to black people legally, you know, that's been unethical and so wrong in so many ways. Okay. Francis is saying you may need a good sized generator to support any outages. So yeah, like where I am right now, we don't have a generator. There's no solar as well, but definitely that's something I'm considering for the diaspora building project. Definitely we'll have solar. Definitely we'll have generators. So yeah, the property that I'm renting don't have those facilities, unfortunately. Don't have those facilities, unfortunately. But guys, have you got any questions? I'm going to be off now. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Yeah, today the power outage has been crazy. Yeah, guys, we really don't have any time for fighting. Thank you so much. I don't waste time because fighting doesn't do anything but divides us further than we already are. And the famous saying, united we stand, divided we continue to fall, isn't it? So there is no there's no point in fighting. I'm not fighting anyone, and I just I don't condone that on my channel. I really don't condone that on my channel. So please refrain from that, because you'll never ever get Lady Visionary supporting fighting or insults on my channel. It's just not going to happen. That's not the type of person I am. Yeah. And if you are going to do that, you're going to take it to somewhere else. Not here, please. Just not here. Ah, God, no drama, no drama, no drama, guys. Yeah, I just came on here to share the news. How many of you guys knew? If you knew that, you knew about this prior to me releasing it on my channel, let me know. Type a 1. But if you didn't know about this information disseminated from the Ministry of Health Kenya, type 2, because I didn't know about it, and I thought, well, a lot of you guys probably don't know about it as well. Okay. Ah, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so some of you guys saying I did. Okay, wow. Okay, you didn't know. So exactly. So people are saying they did know, they didn't know. I did not know. I did not know. This was new. This is new to me, as in like within the last hour. And then I was like, right, let me come on here. Ingrid knew. Okay, well said, Lady Virginia. Black people need to learn how to disagree without disrespecting each other. Let's put that on the screen, and I'm going to read that again. Well said, Lady Visionary. Black people need to learn how to disagree without disrespecting each other. Thank you. Thank you, Ingrid. A round of applause to you. Thank you so much. Major, major point that a lot of people need to read this and let it sink in. There's no need to be disrespectful if we don't agree on something, you know. There's no need to be disrespectful. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, Ingrid, I did not know about it. I did not know about it, if I'm completely honest, you know, because yeah, like these last couple of days I've just been taking some time to reflect, and just, you know, I've been on my project site and so on and so forth, being with the kids, and as I said, the kids were learning, we were teaching them how to milk the cows and so on and so forth. They've been hiking hills, and you know, I'm having a real great time with my kids and watching them grow and in nature. It's been really fun. Been real fun. Sorry, real fun. I'm reading you guys' comments here in the dark. RN is saying we got heat for each other, but quiet as mice for our own enemies. Hey, good point. Good point. And I've said that here on the channel. Like, I don't know what it is about Black people sometimes, that we've got so much ammunition for each other. I just don't know what it is. I see it a lot across social media and so forth. And that's just been also a powerful tool to keep us divided. And it's been a powerful tool in conquering the Black community and the minds of the Black community, and using psychology to keep our minds disabled. And a lot of us still don't really understand that, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Even with education, they still don't understand, you know. But anyway, we won't go into that. Or should we? Right, I don't want to insult anybody, but it's the truth. Okay. What we got here? Kemi's in the building. Hey, Kemi. As Kenyans, we don't get enough information on why mandates are given here. I can totally understand. People, you know, people will feel like they haven't been well informed, things are being forced, and so on and so forth. Give people the information that they need. Yes, trauma from slavery, I guess. Definitely, it's somehow it's still affecting us today, you know. And even, as I said, even with the information of our history and the impact it's had on us and how we need to unite as a people, some people, they're not on code. They don't get it, you know. They don't get it. So Rusang Zhu, why are Africans the first to force this vaccine stuff while no European Western countries have forced people to take the shot to enter or leave like us? So I haven't heard of that being mandatory in Europe, but however, there are policies in place in some, you know, in quite a few European countries to be able to, you know, keep your job, to be able to go on public transport and so on. You have to be fully vaccinated. However, they've not come out and said it's compulsory in order to fly in or out, but that could be the way that they will go. I don't know. That's my prediction. Okay. Okay. Francis, are there more new business popping up in Kigali and Musanze? Lots and lots of businesses popping up that I've seen over the last couple of months. People have just, you know, grabbed onto some opportunities, and I've seen also a couple of businesses coming up here in Musanze as well. Lots and lots of infrastructure, especially in Kigali. People are building despite the challenges surrounding COVID. Things are still happening. You know, people are taking, I guess, calculated risks and believing that, you know, this whole COVID thing will pass. So I guess walking by faith, like your girl, Lady Visionary, still just pushing through and walking by faith and believing that this will definitely come to an end. Yes. Oh my God. Ingrid is preaching in the building. Listen, Ingrid, you're on point today. You're always on point, but listen, you're hitting some spots today. They trust the people who enslaved their ancestors more than they trust those who look like them. 100% on point. This is a big pandemic. Let's put it back on the screen. This is a big pandemic of the Black community, right? This is a big disease of the Black community. Just read that point and soak it in. Read that point by Ingrid and soak it in, right? Ingrid. Right, guys. I'm going to love you guys and leave you guys. You know, I don't know. As I said, the power in the previous live, I was saying that the power outages can last maybe 30 minutes to an hour. I think definitely today the power outage has been quite frequent than normal. So I definitely know they're working on the electric lines. But yeah, it's quite difficult to hold a torch in front of my face and also try to talk to you guys. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll answer one question and then I'll be out. But one thing I do ask on my channel is for everyone to be respectful, despite maybe not agreeing on a particular subject. I think, you know, that's just standard here on my channel. If you could just keep it respectful, as most of us here, all of us here, you know, from when I checked at this on the statistics, we're all adults. Okay, so that's something I do expect from you guys, just to be respectful regardless of having different opinions. No cursing, no insulting each other, and so on and so forth. If we could keep it respectful, great. Ingrid, the Black race is the only race who allowed the least educated amongst them lead the community. You don't find that in other races. Yeah, we with Ingrid, we've still got a long way to go. I mean, we're making progress, we're making great strides, but still we have a very, very long way to go. You know, we have a long way to go, and that's facts, definitely. But hopefully, most of us, especially, a lot of us who are choosing to come to the motherland, we definitely have faith and believe that there will be change, because Africa cannot be like this forever. We have to change the narrative. A lot of the stories that have been coming out of Africa have been told by people who don't look like us. Even when it comes to Africa's problems, a lot of the problems are being solved by people who don't look like us, that have never lived, uh, they've never experienced life, obviously, as a black person. They can't relate. And they've been given like specialist positions to determine the solutions for Africa. So it's the major issues, major problems. So we have the diaspora movement to help change the narrative and to hopefully drive the economy of Africa forward, and to be able to make a positive contribution. Oh God, guys! So here we go. We've got the electricity back. Let's see if we can switch over to the Wi-Fi, guys. Yeah, I don't know how long this will. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Over to I've switched over to the main Wi-Fi, guys. Um, right. Someone is asking, how comes I have two phones? Okay, Medjay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to time you out because like black people don't use logic anymore. I don't know, I saw that as an insult, and like we need to rephrase the way that we we speak to each other. So I've kicked two people out so far because they're not following the rules, and I didn't want to, but we need to keep it respectful here, right? Need to keep it respectful. Okay. Okay, I've just kicked some people out of the room. Uh, Someone is asking, how comes I have two phones? Well, the one that I'm actually doing this live on, and there's the other one which I was connecting to the hotspot. This belongs to my husband, who's fast asleep right now. Let's turn off the torch. Guys, how are you all doing, by the way? Let's change the topic a bit, because seems like this whole COVID vaccine situation is getting a lot of people heated. Let's change the topic a bit. How are you all doing wherever you are? What are you guys doing to keep yourself like, mentally stable and just keeping positive? What are you doing to keep positive despite like the ongoing challenges that we're facing? Many of us, as I said, like myself, thought that we would be out of this whole COVID situation, but it's still ongoing. So yeah, let me know what you're doing to keep positive, to just keep your mind engaged, and just to help you keep going. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, so yeah, right. Uh, More countries in Africa will do the same. The citizens of Africa needs to push back. Right, I'm changing the topic now because it got a bit heated. So I just want to know what everyone is doing to just keep their minds healthy. Ingrid is at Disney with my son, her son right now at one of his soccer games. Oh wow. Oh, okay. RN is saying books and music. Definitely like being out in nature for me, like my project site where I'm just surrounded by the lake. I can hear the birds singing. I can hear the sounds of the water crashing against the shores. Um, like just being surrounded by greenery. It's amazing. It just keeps me like, it just helps me to kind of block everything that's happening, even though I'm not like, okay, I don't want to face up to the truth, but sometimes you just need to escape. And that's my escape, being on my project site and just being surrounded by nature. Like, because whenever I'm there, like if I'm having a bad day and I go there, I never like, I just feel like stress is lifted off my shoulders. But I'm never really stressed, really. But just with everything that's happening, you can just, there are times when you feel like a little bit, well, times when I feel like maybe a little bit uncertain, and that just being at my project site just enables me to just think clearly and just helps me to regain positivity. So yeah, definitely reading and music helps a lot. I love peace and tranquility music, which is like, when you're listening to, the ocean, sounds of the ocean and birds and just nature in general. I love that. I love that. Yeah. So the question is, what are you guys doing to keep sane, to maintain your mental health? Maybe you can share something that may be helpful to someone else. You guys may also be able to give me some tips, because I think during these testing times, it will challenge us mentally. A lot's changing in the world right now. So, that can definitely have an impact in the way that we see the world, we see our future, and so on. That feeling of uncertainty can also bring on anxiety and worries and so on and so forth. A lot of people may be worried about their job situations and just going forward in their life. So I'm asking, what have you been doing to keep yourself positive, rejuvenated, positive? Like, what have you been doing? I've been spending a lot of time at my project site. Um, uh, Ingrid Jarrett is saying, Lady Vision, did you get the funds I sent you for the baby? On the previous live, not the one I did before, but the other one. Yeah. I did say, Ingrid, I did say thank you on that live. I don't know if you were on there actually. So I just want to say, take the time as you're here to say thank you again. I did say thank you to yourself, Ingrid. I said thank you to Patricia, and I also said thank you to okay, who else? Oh, guys, sorry if I haven't remembered your name, but for everyone who's donated to support baby Shinwe, thank you guys so much. Thank you. So yeah, thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate you. I did receive it. Thank you so much. Vincent is no, Vince. Alki Bulan is asking, Vincent, are you Lady Visionary's husband? No, my husband is called Patrick. He's a Rwandan, and yeah, he's fast asleep right now. Um, oh, okay. So yeah, you missed that. But yeah, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. And also, yes, on the PayPal, I did send you back a message. I sent you a message on there, I believe. So I don't know if you've received that as well, saying thank you. But yeah, I did say thank you, and I also said thank you in one of the lives, and I'm saying thank you again. Thank you so much. Um, Sade Jones says, I pray Psalm 91 and put myself and my loved ones' names in it on a daily basis. Definitely prayer helps. Prayer definitely helps. And just, yeah, just inviting positive energy into your life. I think that's very, very important. And meditating and just being positive in your mindset, you know. I think you are, they say you are what you eat, but you also you become what you think as well. So I definitely believe in that. Rosalind saying, I've been looking at YouTube videos about relocating to Rwanda. I will, okay, wait. Okay. I will not let COVID stop me. I'm seeing what I can do to contribute to the country. Yes, I think um, there'll be a lot of things that people look at as hindrance to moving to the continent. I know people have asked whether I'm staying in Rwanda, whether I'm leaving, but as of right now, I felt I'm choosing to stay and keep on pushing, keep on working. I'm not giving up. I'm not a person who just gives up. So, yeah, guys, I'm here and I'm still pushing through. So, I'll just continue sharing the journey with you guys. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll keep sharing my journey of what I'm doing here in Rwanda, how my projects are progressing, how things are changing, etc., with regards to COVID and mandates and so on and so forth. I'll be here, guys. As of now, I'm not going anywhere. Akibulan is making me laugh. Um, Ingrid is saying, okay, I'll check it, Lady V. I just wanted to make sure the baby is doing okay. So a couple of days ago, I was trying to arrange to meet the baby and the new mom, but it didn't quite work out. So my project site is very close to where the baby lives. Well, I say close, but I have to like hike into the hills. It's about a 45-minute hike into the hills. And when I was timing it, but by the time I hiked there 45 minutes and hiked back, it would have been quite dark, and I didn't want to be traveling through the bushes in the dark. So I need to arrange a more like convenient time in the day where I can also film, and I want to put together some content so I can share with you guys as well. So that is definitely coming. There's more information that I want to find out about baby Shimwe. So guys, stay tuned because definitely this sweet little boy, we've definitely got to do something for him. And so many of you guys have already reached out and donated. We still need more support because I want to be able to support the new mum as well. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted most definitely about baby Shimwe. So thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Yeah, Francis is saying, stay put, Africa is on its way to get better. Most definitely. Lady V, that sounds awesome. So yeah, I will keep you guys up to date. And let me just send out the link so you guys who want to support baby Shimwe. So it's a baby that was born, a young boy who was born on September 5th of this year. He's just 3 months and 2 weeks old. He lost his mother during childbirth. He also has a father, but his father is extremely poor. And the lady who's looking after him, or the young woman who's looking after him, is age 25. And she is like a good friend of the mum that died. So she's taken on the responsibility of caring for baby Ishimwe because of the situation of the father being very poor and so on. And their family are a little bit more well off, although they're still considered as poor. I asked her where she was, how she was able to look after the baby. She said it was very, very difficult, but she does get some milk from the hospital for free, but that's not always the case. So sometimes it's a real struggle getting food to the baby because he's just 3.5 months. He can't drink like cow's milk and so on and so forth. Difficulty because of the cost of formula milk. So obviously you can just imagine there will be periods where the baby may be hungry. I did hold the baby, and he does look healthy. She's doing the best that she can. The dad is not able to provide anything because he's very poor. He's also looking after the other child that the mother left behind, which is another son, which is 3 years old. So, I just thought I'd just rally this YouTube community, this family, this visionary family, in order to just support this baby and try to put in a sustainable solution. Once that is in place, then I will also step back and step out and just kind of, because this baby's, I'm working in the area where this baby will grow up. So I'll always kind of pop in to see how he's doing and so on and so forth. But my plan is to kind of put a sustainable solution in place and then step out. So that's what I'm fundraising for, guys. And baby Shimua needs things like nappies, milk, clothes, and so on. The clothes that he's wearing now are the clothes that his mother had bought for him prior to her passing when she was giving birth. So yeah, so if you find it in your heart to support, guys, please do that. I'll just send out the link. Please reference baby Shimwe as when you send your support via PayPal. Guys, if you have any questions regarding baby Shimwe, you can ask them, but as I said, I am working on finding out more information, and I do want to produce a video to share his story. I do want to speak to his biological father and see the situation with him and what we could potentially do to support him if it's appropriate to do so. Okay, guys, bear with me. I'm just putting the link. Bear with me, guys. I'm just putting the link on the screen for those of you guys who want to support. And some of you were asking me if you can use PayPal from the US, and yes, you can use PayPal from the US. That's not a problem. We've received donations without any problems via PayPal, but please reference baby Ishimwe. I'll put the name on the screen. Where are we? Okay. So I put the link out in the chat for those of you guys. Okay, I thought I put the banner up. Okay, let's change this. Okay, well that's the banner running across the screen there, so you guys know how to spell the name. Okay. Yes, most definitely. Ingrid is saying, may the Lord greatly bless this young lady for taking care of this baby. Yes. And she seems like really happy to be with him, like the way she was just bonding with him and playing with him. And I was just like, my God, that's so cute. And yeah, it just made me also cherish my kids even more. I just can't imagine my kids without me, to be honest. Yeah, but she's really bonding with him well, and she was also because I was like, oh, he smiled at me, and she was playing with him, and he just immediately smiled with her. But yeah, he immediately, when I smiled at him, he immediately smiled at me. So that was really cute. But yeah, you can already tell that they have a bond, because like, yeah, the day that the mother passed away, she was at the hospital with the mother, and so yeah, they passed the baby, or gave her the permission to take the baby, and she's just been bonding with him since he was born. So you can definitely see that there's a connection, and I was just like, so sweet. Oh, Sade's stating a very good point. Tell her to ask the doctor if she can give the baby goat milk. Okay, I will. I will definitely ask that. Yeah, I will definitely ask that. But the problem is, hmm, maybe the problem may be getting access to that goat milk, but with the support that I'm getting, if that is suitable, definitely I'll try to make that happen. So yeah. Guys, do you have any questions? I'm about to head off to bed. It's coming up to midnight. It's coming up to midnight. Oh my God, don't tell me the lights are gonna go out again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyway, guys, do you have any last questions for me? Like one more question, and then I'll be heading off to bed, because as I said, it's coming up to midnight, and I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest. Tomorrow also I have another long day. I have a really long day tomorrow, and I'm preparing also for the New Year's celebration. I don't celebrate Christmas, as I said, but I do celebrate New Year, and yeah, New Year, New Year, new beginnings. Um, Akibulan is asking, if do you have a business phone? I do. So just send me an email. Send me an email, projecthealth8@gmail.com. The details will be in the description, and then we'll talk about the agenda of the phone call, and yeah, do something, make something happen. Yes, Sade Jones. Can you find out if we can support the dad in getting skills training so he can get a good job? Yeah. So as I said, like right now, if I'm honest, I don't know anything about the dad. I just know that he's severely poor, and my overall, I guess, what I intend to do is find out his situation and his willingness to engage with the help that I want to be able to provide. Yeah, I need to know how responsible he is. Will he follow through with the plans and so on and so forth? Or do I have to focus on the new mom, the new young mom? And because I know that she's very willing and very motivated and very open to training and development. So I need to understand the situation better. But yeah, fair point, good point, Sade. Thank you so much. Good point. But yeah, that's what I definitely intend to do. Just find out a bit more information about the dad, because he's actually looking after the 3-year-old. He's actually looking after the 3-year-old because the mom left 2 children. I haven't met the 3-year-old yet, and I haven't met the dad. Yeah, I've just met baby Shimwe and the friend of the mum who died, who's now looking after baby Shimwe, and she's a young girl who's just finished like college. She's finished college and waiting for her results, but she's more than happy to continue to take care of baby Shimwe, which is just, in my eyes, it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Guys, any questions? Any questions? If you want to reach out to me, it's best to reach out to me via email. I usually respond within 24 hours. It's the best way to reach me is via email. It can be a bit overwhelming when, you know, you give out your telephone number and you got like random messages and conversations. It just gets a bit overwhelming. So I prefer email. Yeah, prefer email. Or we can chat on Zoom. Yeah. And yeah, for those of you guys who are thinking about relocating and investing in Rwanda, I do offer consultations via Zoom. It's very, very affordable. You know, it helps you to just gain more clarity on your move. You have a lot of questions that you may need answering about specific industries of work and developments here. And, you know, regarding visas, regarding housing. So any questions you may have on Rwanda that may be beneficial to your move, we can address them in the relocation and business consultations. Just send me an email. My email is projecthealtha@gmail.com. Projecthealtha@gmail.com. Jason King is in the building. Lady Visionary, you have a new sub to your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hello from TZ, so that's Jewel Production. Tina and UK Steve in Canada. Hey, 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 how are you? And Francis, is there any program set up to celebrate the new year in Rwanda? I know, like, as of right now, I know people were planning a lot of things, but when the new mandate came in, a lot of events were cancelled, right? A lot of events were cancelled. But I'm having like a little family celebration with, you know, just, yeah, with family at home. Yeah. Actually, I'm having a little celebration at a private location. Yeah, with like my immediate family. So that's going to be real fun. So that's what I'm organizing right now. But it's just with my immediate family because of like the new mandate. Yeah, it doesn't allow us to gather in large numbers and so on and so forth. There's no big celebrations due to the new mandate that's currently in place. So yeah, like large gatherings are not allowed. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining me. You know, it started off as a conversation about, you know, the new update regarding Kenya. So those of you guys who are just joining, it was mainly to update you guys who don't know that Kenya has made it compulsory for you to be vaccinated to enter and leave Kenya. On entering Kenya, you need to show your vaccination certificate, and you also have to show a negative PCR test that's valid within 72 hours of arriving in Kenya. And yes, to be able to leave Kenya as well, you need to be able to show your valid COVID certificate. Okay. Some of you guys said that you knew about it. I didn't know. I'm just learning a couple of hours ago from a tweet that came from Rwanda. So that's coming from Rwanda. And then I just kind of went online and looked up the information myself before I came to disseminate the information to you guys. So you guys can also look at that yourselves to really know whether it's true or not. But it's available for you guys to read and just to get updated on what's happening, because I know some of you guys will be looking at relocating to Kenya and so on and so forth. So it's important for you guys to know exactly what's happening in the country that you're planning to relocate to. Okay, so I'm here to share information. Sharing isn't caring, and I'm here to also have a respectable discussion amongst ourselves. So guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate all the love and support. Do consider supporting Baby Shimwe. I did send out the link in the chat. So, and also I will have the link to PayPal in the description. So just reference Baby Ishimwe when you send your donations over for this gorgeous, gorgeous baby who deserves love and support. So let's rally together and support him. If you find it in your heart, please, please, please do support him. If it's $5, $10, $15, guys, please, please support. I'm currently putting some things together for him, nappies, clothes, and so on and so forth. And I plan to also create content around that so I can show you guys what I've done with the donations that are coming in. So please, please, please consider supporting. I really appreciate your support on this one. Again, for those of you guys who are not following me over on Instagram, I am on Instagram as lady_visionary. Sometimes I'll post on there so you guys can check it out. And also have a business Instagram, which is Twin Lakes Recreational Island. Again, Twin Lakes Recreational Island. So go ahead and check out my Instagram there. And you can also check out my business website, which is mainly like for advertising and so on. So you guys can know a bit about my story, what I'm doing. It's www.twinlakesisland.com. That's www.twinlakesisland.com. So you can go ahead and check out my business website and, to just get more familiarized with me and what I'm doing here in Rwanda. But for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Lady Visionary. I relocated from the UK and I'm now in Rwanda, exploring business opportunities and building a legacy and teaching my children and others that it is possible to move from Europe or the States and make life in Africa, despite the challenges that we face on the motherland. We can definitely push through those barriers and help change the narrative for a better future of Africa. So guys, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.